Hello guys, this is Rakibur Rahman. Welcome to Technical Design. If you want to learn AutoCAD from beginning or if you want to increase your drawing skill, you can subscribe to my channel. This tutorial is for beginner user and today I will show you how to use scale in engineering drawing. If you are from mechanical or civil or from architect background, then this video is for you. So don't skip this video. So let's start. With scaling, you can make an object larger or smaller, but you can alter its proportion. You can scale it by specifying a base point and a length, which is used as a scale factor based on the current drawing units or by entering a scale factor. You can also specify the current length and a new length for the object. For example, I will create a rectangle. So to create a rectangle, type REC enter. Now specify this point as first corner point and type D enter for dimension. Then put the length value as 13 mm, then press enter. Again put the width value as 15 mm, then press enter. Now specify this point as second corner point. Now here we can see a 30 into 15 mm square rectangle, which scale factor is 1:1. But suppose we need to change this scale factor as 1:2. Then we need to use scale command. So to change the scale factor, type SC enter. Then select the object and press enter. Now specify this point as base point and put the scale factor as 0.5, then press enter. Now you can see a new rectangle where scale reduced to 1:2 of 30 into 15 mm square rectangle. Okay, now again draw a 20 into 10 mm square rectangle. So to draw rectangle, type REC enter, then specify this point as first corner point and type D enter for dimension. Then put the length value as 20 mm and press enter. And again put the width value as 10 mm and press enter. Now to specify the other corner point, just click here. Now you can see we have drawn a 20 into 10 mm square rectangle, which scale factor is 1:1. Now suppose we need to change this scale factor as 2:1. For that, type SC enter, then select this object and press enter. Now choose this point as base point and put the scale factor as 2, then press enter. Now you can see a new rectangle where scale enlarged to 2:1 of 20 into 10 mm square rectangle. Now we can see after change in scale, the dimension will change automatically. To bring back the dimension to its original parameters, type D enter for dimension. Here we will have to create one more dimension style. So to create one more dimension style, click on new option, then give the name to the dimension style. Suppose it is Technical Design 1. Then click on continue option. Now from this menu, click on primary units. Then here you will have to give the scale factor. But how to work out the scale factor? Whatever scale you have given to scale the object, you will have to divide 1 by the given scale factor. Now in our first case, the scale factor is 0.5. That means 1 divided by 0.5 is 2. So here you will have to use the scale factor as 2. Then click on OK and then close it. Now select the dimension and move your cursor into the annotation section and click here. Now from this menu, click here and choose Technical Design 1. So in this way, the dimension remains same and the figure got smaller. Okay, now in our second figure, if we need to bring back the dimension to its original parameters, again we have to create one more dimension style. For that, type D enter for dimension, then click on new option. Now give the name to the dimension style. Suppose it is Technical Design 2. Then click on continue option. Now from this menu, click on primary units. Then here you will have to give the scale factor. Now in our second case, the scale factor is 2. That means 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So here you will have to use the scale factor of 0.5. Then click on OK button and close it. Now select the dimension and move your cursor into the annotation section and click here. Now from this menu, click here and choose Technical Design 2. So In this way, the dimension remained the same and figure got larger. In this method, you can scale your engineering drawing. I hope this video was useful to you. If you don't want to miss more tutorial, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you very much.